Guys, welcome to Python video series. In this video tutorial, we'll talk how Boolean data type works in Python. Yeah. In programming, you often need to know if an expression is either true or false, right? You can evaluate any expression in Python and get one of answer either true or false. Yeah. When you compare two values, the expression is evaluated and Python returns the Boolean answer. Let's try to understand through an example. So here I am going to create a Python file. I would I would give name as Boolean Test. Sorry, Boolean Test. Now here I'm going to, let's say I'm going to assign a value a equals to, let's say 25, and b equals to 20. Okay, now here we can uh, evaluate some expression directly in the print statement. If you want, you can assign to some variable, and then that variable you can print, but here just I'm going to use uh, uh, I'm going to use expression in the print method itself. So here I'm going to check a greater than b, right? Similarly, I would check expression just reverse of this, a less than b, and if I run, right click and run as Boolean test, and then here you can see first statement became true because a greater than b, value of a is 25 and b is 20, so of course a is greater than b, and that's what we got the true value. And this is the reverse of basically this expression here, a less than b, that's not true, right? A is 25 and b is 20, so that's why this became false. When we talk about the Boolean, then let's talk about the many use cases, basically how Boolean works in Python. Of course, if this expression returns a Boolean, then that you can use in any conditional statement, or like if else if, and you can also use in the any kind of looping mechanism. When you use loop, then of course you require some kind of expression which either returns as true or false, right? Apart from that, let's say if you want to check like a greater than b, then of course you can use in the if block itself, and here you can print a statement a is greater than b. If a is greater than b, then we would like to print this statement. Else we can have an else part as well. Else you can print a is not greater than b, right? A is not greater than b, and if I run, just you need to press shift F10 to run this program. Here saying a is greater than b because this if block became true, and that's what we are printing this message, right? Now here let's take on variable, let's say x equal to, I'm going to assign value as 0, right? Then here I would like to talk basically a method basically that is called bool, right? So if you want to convert from one data type to Boolean, then that's the method basically we have. So here I'm going to print, here I'm going to call a method is called bool, and here I'm going to pass value of x. So here basically x is nothing but the integer. If you look at the type of x over here, it is integer because we have assigned integer value. And if I try to run this program, then let's see what it gets printed. So here it is printing false. 0 means always false. Even we assign 0.0, right? That is also 0, so it is still it will return false itself, right? So if you pass 0 to the Boolean, then it is going to return false, right? Let's say I'm going to assign value non-zero number, let's say 10, and let's see what it is printing. So it will print always true. Here you can see if you pass non zero, let's say even if we pass either positive or negative non-zero number, then it will return always true, right? Here you can see. So these things you have to keep in mind. Apart from that, let's say if you if you pass any kind of sequence data type, either list, or you can say tuple, right? And if here this is list, right, and this list we are passing over here, so this is completely empty list. If sequence is empty, then this is going to print false. So let me show you. So here you can see it is false, but sequence is not empty. Let's say I assign some value. Let's say I'm going to assign one single element to this sequence, then this will print true. Let me show you. So now it is returning true. So any sequence, if you pass into the bool, right, a non-empty sequence, then it is going to return as true, else this will return false, right? Apart from that, uh, basically a bool function allows you to evaluate any value and give you a value as either true or false. Let's say here I'm going to assign one string, right? Let's say kk, and that string I'm passing over here, then this is non-empty string, so it will return you true. Let me show you. So press shift F10 and here it is returning true. But if you pass an empty string, then it will print as false, right? So here you can see I'm passing empty string. If I press F shift and F10, then here it is showing as false. So here non-empty always will return you, bool is returning you true, but if you pass empty string, then this is going to return you false. Apart from that, if this variable x contain a value as none, then bool is going to return you false. Let me show you. So here you can see bool is returning false. Yeah, so almost all the use cases I have shown you how basically a Boolean data type works in Python. I hope you enjoy learning this video, guys. Big thank you for watching this video, and see you there in the next video tutorial.